What's up, everybody? It's Stefan here from Mod to Fame, and we are back with another video. And this video is a bit of a sad one, but we're gonna try to get through it, man. It's been a year, a little over a year, since this incident has happened, and I have not shared it with you. So that's what we're gonna do today, man. Let's jump into it. Let's go. So you guys just watched what is my Corvette C5, 2001 Speedway White. Got that car in 2007. So therefore, this car has been with me for, or had been with me, should I say, which I'm kind of giving it away, what happened, but has been with me for 17 years. 17 years with one car. Now, I've had other cars in between, many other cars, but I always held on to that one because in my mind, that was going to be my forever car, the car that I give to my children, the car that, you know, I think every like car guy, when they get older, they got that car that's either in the yard because they couldn't keep up with it or still in the garage under the cover. For me, it was going to be the car in the garage under the cover that I was going to give to my kids. So it is very sad in the story that I have to tell you, but let's jump into it. So this C5 Corvette was 6-liter swapped from the 5.7. So basic LS2 architecture with LS3 heads, big cam, of course, exhaust, all of the bolt-ons, long tube headers, intake. And back in the day, it used to be nitrous. Before, it was a nitrous intake and exhaust car, and I used to race it heavily. And this is when Steph was on the streets. This was days of growing up down either Linden, this is in Brooklyn, Linden, going out to Queens, Cross Bay Boulevard, and so on and so forth. So anywhere where I could find a race, that's where I was racing this C5 Corvette. As a matter of fact, this is the car that got me into speed. But not only was I racing this car streetwise, I was also started a rally life. I started to do rallies and stuff way back in the day as 20-something-year-old Steph with a Corvette, with grown men with Lambos and Ferraris. So that was my introduction to this community, right? And to this day, I still know people from this community because of my C5 Corvette. So took some time off. You guys know that you've seen the Panny in between that. You've seen Cheapokitty in between that. My Hellcat that is now a crazy build, twin turbo, stroker motor, you know, all that good stuff. You know, 8-second car basically. So you've watched those developments, but one thing you never saw a lot of is the C5 because time moved on, I feel like. And as far as YouTube goes, I just didn't know how relevant a C5 Corvette would be, but that car was always there in the background doing this thing. So I decided like maybe 2 years ago that I was going to revamp the car and, you know, just make it a full NA build. The goal was 450, 500 wheel, which is why I did all of that stuff to it, right? The 6-liter and motor and all that kind of stuff. So the car started getting pretty fast. Races started happening. Raced a brand new C8, raced a twin turbo Mustang, really started to get active with the car and get outside. And I had 20s on the car all this time, slammed on the floor and all that kind of stuff. So I started to make some changes. I had bought a set of 17-inch wheels that I was going to run all the way around with ET Street R's, dropped a whole bunch of weight, and it was going to be time to see what this thing can do. So I went out testing, started to get good at transmission, tuning and all that kind of stuff myself using HB tuners, started to like, not engine, but like the transmission adjustments and all that kind of stuff because I was having lockup issues. But once I got that figured out, I was like, oh, I could do this, I could do that. And the car started getting really, really quick. My estimate is the car was probably making close to about 500 wheel. This is like a little draggy pull that I did. The car was ran into the 960 to 130. And if you run a 960 to 130 in a car that weighs 3,500 pounds, that's about 500 wheel, right? So the numbers were there to suggest it. The races that I had was also there to suggest that it was true that this car was making moves. But the weak link of this car, which I knew, which I just didn't want to spend the money for just yet, was a transmission. The car had a 4L60. Excuse my language, but many people call it a 4L shitty because it is just a transmission that does not hold a lot of power. It is designed by GM a long time ago. It's an old 4-speed. Gear ratios much like a TH400, if you will, but with an overdrive, which works out well later in the 4L80s, which is much stronger. That's what race cars use, but 4L60s, not so much. The limit, most people know the 4L60 to be at right about 400 wheels. You probably shouldn't exceed that or a disaster could happen. And that's exactly what happened to me. Disaster. As a matter of fact, after my testing, I was getting ready to go to the drag strip, went out one night, nice, cool night, went to do a hit. Hit went well. Car went fast. Then I turn around, make my loop to come back home, and I'm driving home normally, as I normally would. And I heard, poof. That's all I heard. Poof. And literally, I look up out the rear view, huge amount of smoke, white smoke coming out. I'm like, what the heck is going on? The engine feels fine, everything, but the car's like not moving forward. The engine is revving up. I'm like, the transmission is slipping. I was like, oh, it's the transmission. So I'm doing like 80 miles an hour at this point when this happened because I'm just, cruising home at this point. So I let it run for a little bit to see if it will push forward. It won't push forward anymore. The revs are just going up and nothing is happening. So I shut it off and I leave it in neutral and I'm coasting 70, 60, 50, coming up on the exit. Perfect, I'm gonna make it. Start getting off the exit and smoke starts coming through the vents of the car. Like smoke is starting to come into the car now. And I'm like, whoa. So I, 40 mile an hour, I pull over, hit the brakes, get out, open the door, pop the hood, and this small flame is coming from the bottom right, like down by the firewall, like a small flame. And I'm like, oh my God. So I go in the trunk to see what I have. I don't got nothing. I see some glass cleaner. I try to pour it on there. It goes out for a quick second and then poof, comes right back. And now I'm stuck. I'm sitting on the exit ramp of a highway. The exit ramp goes under the highway, like an underpass. I'm close to that, so no one can see me. I go in the trunk, I have a bullhorn in there from an event I previously did like 2 weeks before. And I start using a siren on a bullhorn. I start yelling, help, help, because I want to save my car. This is my baby, 17-year baby. Like, this car has grown up with me. Nothing. This is what happened.
Me! Me, man. Me! Me! God damn it! Damn! Oh. Yo, that's it, bro. The Corvette done, bro. I think the tranny blew, bro, and that's it, bro. This shit done. This shit done. I got nobody to help me, bro. That's it. I got nothing, bro. Oh, no. I gotta back the fuck up. Nah, this shit is a wrap, bro. That shit is a wrap, bro. That's it. My car done. My car done, my nigga. That's it. That is it for the Corvette, bro. That's it. That is it for the Corvette, my nigga. That shit done. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, bro. All of this from a fucking transmission, bro. Come on, man. Me, man. Me. Help! Help! Anybody got an extinguisher? Help! 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 Me, man. Help! Somebody got an extinguisher. My car. Oh my God, bro. Oh, that's it, bro. All the years together, man, this is how it ended. After all the years together, this is how it ended. Unbelievable.
My car, my C5, the car I was gonna keep forever and give to my kids, burned to the ground. It burned down to nothing. I had literally just put them wheels on that car too, like a week before. Burned to the ground. If I would have had a bottle of water in that glass cleaner, I could have put that fire out. But I didn't have nothing. Absolutely nothing. And the car burned. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I was traumatized. Literally. For a couple weeks, I didn't post on social media. I didn't know what to say. Because I had been posting that car because I started to get excited about it again. It was a revival. I was bringing it back. My next plan was either to spray it, build a transmission and spray it, or put a blower on it. It was probably going to end up being putting a blower on it, making 700 wheel, 9-second car. That's what it was going to be. And it never got to see that glorious day.